What if I told you that I have proof some YouTubers trashing cheat software are actually being paid by the cheat developers themselves? Not to promote them, not to praise them, but to pretend they're angry, all while secretly helping those cheats go viral. And I have proof this is happening. And here I'm going to show you what was offered, including the prices they pay these creators, what they ask for in return, and the sleazy tactics they resort to make sure you buy their cheats. I'll also tell you how to spot when a content creator or streamer is being paid to promote an item without telling you they're actually being paid, which unfortunately is more common than you probably think. But first of all, where and why did I get this proof? Well, I run a couple other channels, somewhat successful in the gaming space, and that's exactly who these cheat providers target. They look for channels like mine, where they know the audience trusts the content. But here's the thing, I'm not special. They're making these offers to many creators. They want as many voices as possible talking about them positively or negatively, and that's how they manipulate the system. It's not about channel size, it's about turning any creator, big or small, into a mouthpiece. They know that if enough creators mention their brand while ranting about cheats, the name spreads like wildfire, and suddenly their brand is everywhere, which is why I've opted to leave their names and branding out of this completely, but all the other details will be included. So let me show you exactly what landed in my inbox. This wasn't spam, this wasn't a phishing scam, this was a real email I received the day I'm recording this video from a cheat company whose name I'm removing, and here's what they said. We'd like to offer you a paid opportunity. You don't have to promote the cheats positively, just make a video talking negatively about how cheaters ruin games. Show our name or logo somewhere, we'll pay you $50 per 1,000 views. I actually had to read that twice. They didn't want a good review, they wanted a bad one. All they cared about was that I said the name. Not honesty, not ethics, just visibility. They even offered to do an interview with me on camera where I talk to one of their reps as if they're some kind of legitimate business. It's all part of the plan. Outrage equals views. Views equals money. Money equals more cheaters. And the worst part, this email didn't just go to me. They're sending it to creators all over YouTube, probably even ones you already watch. But what's so dangerous about this is the fact that they're willing to work with my tone, meaning if done right, no one would ever know I'd rake in thousands. But this isn't the only one I've received this month. This one admits to working with creators already. It suggests a video framing and even directly says it doesn't need direct promotion, and it's $3,500 for 2 to 4 minutes talking on their cheat. You could make a video about anything and then just mention the cheat for a few minutes. This is extremely dangerous and unethical. They're not just cheating in games, they're also cheating in real life. But there is a way to spot it. But before I tell you how to spot these kinds of hidden ads, let's talk about why they do this. Why they take this specific approach and not just make their own videos promoting their own software. When cheap providers pay creators to talk about them, good or bad, there are hidden ripple effects that viewers rarely consider. First, it distorts the truth. When viewers see their favorite creator exposing a cheat service, they think it's an honest review or a genuine warning. But in reality, it's often a calculated move to drive clicks and interest. This erodes trust in the creator and the entire gaming community. Second, it normalizes the conversation around cheating. They're investing millions, if not hundreds of millions collectively into trying to change people's mindset. This is a very common and modern marketing technique. Third, it creates a feedback loop. When one creator does it, others follow suit, either to ride the trend or because they're approached the same way. This leads to a cycle where cheap providers gain more and more visibility, making it harder for legitimate players to avoid their influence. And if a large content creator picks this up and has a discussion about it, they hit the jackpot. This is called outrage marketing. They know hate gets clicks, they know drama spreads faster than praise, and they're using it to hijack the YouTube algorithm. So even when creators expose them, they're actually giving them free promotion. It's why these companies love when people talk about cheats, or people say that the internet is filled with cheaters or their favorite game is just packed with them, because it makes players think if they're playing their favorite game and everybody else is cheating, then they need to cheat as well just to compete. And again, All of this is free promotion, which is why I'm making sure to do two things here. One, not mention them by name, their brand or otherwise, and two, showing how they're using dirty tactics to exploit you. So how do you spot these cheat promotion tactics? Here are some telltale signs. First, look at the tone. If a creator is calling out a cheat service but mentioned its name multiple times, that's a red flag. Are they showing the website, the logo, or gameplay footage? Even if it's negative, they're still giving it visibility. They're probably being paid for it. Second, check for disclaimers. Legit creators who get sponsorships usually disclose them clearly. If there's no mention of a sponsorship or partnership, but they're still going into unusual detail about a cheat service, something is off. This doesn't even have to be a video directly related to cheating either. Integrated videos are extremely popular when it comes to advertising, and because it's all under the table and these emails specifically say they don't want promotion, most creators just won't declare it as a paid advertisement. Especially because YouTube has strict policies against promoting cheat software, which is why these videos have to be described the way they are. Third is keywords, and this is one of the main ways. A lot of YouTubers include words like undetected either in their videos or titles, which if you knew anything about kernel anti-cheats you'd know was a lie straight away. But that is their biggest selling point, is that they say they're undetected because otherwise people wouldn't get them, because people don't want to get banned from their games. So anytime this word flags up or any word similar, you probably can't trust the source. There is no such thing as a truly undetectable cheat. But ask yourself this: if a creator is willing to accept money to pretend to hate cheats, what else are they hiding from you? Is their outrage even real? Are their reviews even honest? The truth is, when money enters the picture, a lot of content creators stop being creators and start being ad agencies. Except instead of selling you a product, they're selling out the games we love.